All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All you're going to need tonight is a pair of weights. Have your open space set up. If you want to have a chair in the corner just in case you need or something, please feel free to do so. But for the most part, you should be good to do all of this. Make sure you have your water. Make sure you have your fans and or your air conditioner or your outdoors and some of your cases ready to go. I'm going to turn my little fan on. Keep my feet cooled off. All right, we're going to start with a warm-up. We'll start off marching, and then we'll go into a little bit of process. We'll just go from there. And that's not the one we're starting with. March. So you want to be picking those feet up. And if you're barefooted, take note of what your toes are doing. And if you're in your shoes, are your toes doing that little scruff pull? Let your arms be loose, rolling from the shoulder, picking that thumb up at least chin high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go wide. Reach across. You'll gently bring your elbow up to about chin level. And you don't want to necessarily rotate. You're just bringing that arm up and over while you're keeping your spine in a pretty steady position. So you're going to feel it in your obliques because you're reaching across, but not trying to turn. So you're not doing that spinal rotation. 4, 3, 2, and now we turn. You're going to turn and push. Use that palm and stretch those arms out and pull it back like it's on a string on a rubber band. Push and snap it back. This is that rotation. You want to get it through there. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Just go into a little light march for me. And take your shoulders back and pinch your shoulder blades. And then roll your shoulders forward. We're going to work on loosening up those middle set of muscles. Forward, bring the elbows together if you can, and push. And forward. Push. And forward. Again, push. And forward. One more. Push. And forward. All right. I had to make a jump there. I had to read and see what it says. Just march it out. Big arms. All right. We're going to be going into forward lunge. So wherever you are, adapt your area to it. I'm going to try that real quick. There we go. We're going to be doing the forward lunge with 2-arm reach. So we're just going to take our hands forward when we step forward. So keeping the right foot planted and just kind of step forward into your lunge and back. Here and back. So for the most part, you keep it at shoulder level unless you're really wanting to go higher. That's entirely up to you. Shoulder level is the most functional level we use, except for Dean, who replaces fans on his left. I would just say throw one of these guys up every once in a while. Four, 3, 2, 1. Go back to your home position. When you step forward this time, you're going to sweep to that side of the leg. So it's going to be sweep and come up. Sweep on the same side. So you're crossing the leg. Good. Cross it and reach that same arm as far back as it'll go. Now let's go to the other side. This is where you might lose your balance a little bit. But remember, losing your balance is not the same as falling. Good. Now let's alternate. Same side, other other side. Same side. Other side. Okay, hold that thought. We're switching same song. Right foot, doing the motion. So you step in forward with your right foot, arm raise. And just go slow enough to warm up your knee. It's a forward lunge. Not my favorite, but we still have to do them. I'm going to do a couple of high raises for myself. Make sure you keep your head up, chin up. Rotate into that joint the best you can. Good. And again, at your own pace. If you need to go slower, little ladies go slower. All right. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now, same side sweep. So start with your hands here, sweep, and back. Same side sweep. Take that right arm as back far as it'll go. Nice long extension. Let's do 1 more. And go to a left side sweep. Right foot, left side. Right foot, left side. 1 more. Now we alternate. Alternate. Good. Last one. All right. Pick those knees up. All right, let me stop this for just a moment. All right. We're going to go to reverse lunges now. And it's going to be the same thing. And if you want to use something very light, I don't recommend weights on this because we still have weights to do. And since we are balance shifting, I want your arms to get a workout without the resistance because it's just a lot of functional movement and the sweeps. But when we do the reverse lunges, instead of doing a forward lift straight up, let's just go into that overhead lift, like that goalpost lift instead. You can go wide in your goalpost. If you want to go up, you go wide and out, or you go up. And if you want to change up any of those, you can. But we are going to be doing sweeps halfway through. So we're going to start on the right foot with the left foot stepping. Go ahead and get in position for that. Here we go. Just step back and arms up. You can start with that toe heel position if you're wanting to stretch your calf. Or you can do that slight knee drop to warm that leg up. We're not going to go all the way to the floor on this one because we're doing a whole song just on one leg. So make sure you're stepping back, dropping that knee, using your arms like you want to. Good. I'm going to do a couple of the wide ones just to kind of open the chest up. Press my shoulder blades together. Helps with that flexibility. Stretching those muscles when you press. All right. Same side, same leg. Sweep. Sweep. 3, 4. Now let's sweep the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's alternate. Balancing basically on that one foot with a lot of motion. Good. Reset. Here we go. This time the right foot is going back. Here we go. Just do that initial step back. I'm doing a couple of calf warmers. Then I'm slowly beginning to bend my knee, get my quads involved. a couple of up and outs. Rotate that, warming up that muscle section. You might be thinking, well, what's the functionality of this? It's not the stepping back, it's that you're already a step back and you're pushing something up into your closet, or you're reaching in and pulling out. Let's do our sweeps, same side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to the other side. This is our broom motion. Just think you got a broom in your hand. 2, 1, and now we are going to alternate. There you go. Last one. All right, good. Shake it out. Pick the knees up, pick up the legs. Whew. We're going to do wood choppers. We're going to warm up our arms just a little bit at the waist. All right, wood chopper overhead. Take your hands together. Make sure the thumbs are together and the hands and palms together. If you've got full flexibility, you're going to go up, and you're going to keep your head up while you bring the thumb down to touch the back of your neck. And you come back up again. If you do not have full flexibility, your arms are out front. You fold the thumbs in, you touch your chest, and you come back out. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and roll it down, and let's fold it in and do 5, 5, 4, 3. This is a lot more flexibility. 2, and 1. Go ahead and pick up one weight for me. Okay. You want the thumbs on the head, your fingers together, you're in the, oh my God, please don't drop it on my toes position. Pick it up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try not to duck your chin. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's roll it forward and do 5. 1, 2, 3. Don't go down too far on this. 4, 5. And let's go back up and do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward. I simply want you to come up shoulder and down. You can clasp so you don't lose your weight. So you just touch it over your shoulder. Do not hit your shoulder. Touch it gently. I don't want you going, why do I have a bruise on my shoulder tomorrow? Like deceleration, people. All right. Good job. Roll those shoulders. Roll them out, people. All right. Split squat. You're going to keep one weight. Put your right foot in front of you. Take a step out. Take a step back. We're going to squat in this position. So you're going to go with your hips first and then your knees. You're just going to let your left arm hang. So hip hinge first and then bend the knees. And I want you to take weight just below knee level. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to go down your right side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so now we're going to add arms in with this. When we go down, we're fine. We come up, you're going to pull it, and then you're going to push it down as you're going down, so it goes below the knee. So you just start by going down. So it's going to be 1 and draw, 2, 3. Keep those hips square. 4, 5, 6, 7, this is picking stuff up off the floor. 8, 9, and 10. Now, let's do this with the weight down. Come up and pick the weight up. And we're going to do that 2 times. This will be the second one. Down and up. Take that foot forward. Switch hands. Take that right foot back. Remember, hips first, then the knees. Weight to just below knee level. Here we go. 1, 2, keep your shoulders square with your hip. 3, so you're going to do it right here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The next one we're going to pull up. 1, and pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 2 put downs. All the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Put it down, come up, and pick it up. Good. So you should feel that right underneath there in that hamstring area. A little bit on your quads. Woo. Get both weights. Feet apart for your hip hinge. And go ahead, gently hinge and put your weights on the floor in front of you. All right. So, without the chair as a target, keep your knees steady. Take your hips back first. So you're right into the hamstrings we just warmed up. Here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gentle. 1, 2, 3. Keep your neck neutral, belly button tucked towards your thighs. So you should be feeling more of your hamstrings and not so much of your quads. And 4, 3, 2. Now stay in this hip hinge position. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to lean into your knees just a little bit. And when you did that, you probably felt the switch to your quads. So we're going to take one hand down and just touch the weight. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're rolling it up. So you should have felt sort of an even burn. It started here, but you're going to feel it back here because we already warmed those up. And pinch. Slight bend in the knees. This time you're going to pick up a weight and then you're going to put it down. Same thing. It's up, down, and you'll switch weights every time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Keep your back neutral. Keep your head neutral. You simply pick it up. You put it down. If it starts bothering you back, then you don't have to put it down. You can just keep the weight long in the arms. Let's do 2 more. 1 here and 1 here. Roll it up. All right. Now, I know that we're not used to doing a lot of this, so I want you to adjust your stance a little closer to your weights. We're going to hip hinge first and then go to squats. I want you to go down, 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 down with those hips. Bend the knees so you're fixing the squat like you're squatting the foot, okay? Let your low back sit a little bit. So your weights should be right there. If we get a little pulse, you can touch them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want you to start rolling your back and lifting your hips. Roll up that back slowly. So if there's any impingement, you're loosening that up to begin with. Circle the hips and circle the other way. Hit those 4 points. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front. And I could hear y'all in my head when we got to that on it going, oh my God, she's going to kill us. I can hear you. All right. Skater lunges. So we're going to go long ways. I'm going to turn this because my feet will slip on the floor. And I've got my weights in the center still. But I'm going to widen my stance to as wide as I'm comfortable with. So you widen yours to as wide as you're comfortable with. We're going to hip hinge, elbow toward the top side of the thigh side of your knee. So you're going to hinge first, and then you're going to rotate just nice and slow like this. This song is long. So we want to stretch those inner thighs first. Whether you touch your leg or not, entirely up to you. Your flexibility today. But if you're going right arm to left knee, so left arm means you're going to feel your left leg. Right arm means you should feel the inner thigh of your right leg. So you're doing your hinge, and you're doing a little bit of that squat as well. Let's do 2 more. Come up, take a nice deep breath. All right, hip hinge. So you're not in your knees. We're simply going to reach for the knee, touch the outside part of your calf, and then come over here, touch the outside of your calf. Bringing the opposite arm behind you, so you're getting rotation and balance to the back, going into your abs as well, obliques. Good. If it's bothering your back, you want to sit a little more into your hips, into the hip hinge more. Now let's just go ahead and go down towards the toe, ankle. What part of your leg can you touch right now? The other arm nice and long and tall behind you. Lifting it up so you're stretching. Try to get to come straight up if you can. Keeping your head in neutral. You don't want to crane to look at what I'm doing. All right. Can you go for your toes? Slow it down if you need to. Inhale and exhale. Good. Can you go in front of your toes? How far can you touch? We're going to get the weights. Let's do 2 more. This one, and done. Put yourself in. Pick up your legs. All right, and I have to change that song to back to that again. We got to do that one again. So now we're doing cardio. Pick up your weights, get them out of the way. Don't you hit your toes. We're going to do some more legs. So let's go do just a fast, slow march. So what we want to do is we want to loosen this back up. Loosen up your whole back. Sometimes the lumbar gets tight, and you just got to get out of it for a moment or two. Let your hips swing if they need to. Open those hands, let everything go off while you're trying to maintain your cardio. It's the thing. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to skinny abs. So just kind of slow it down. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up your knee, but instead of picking it up high, try to cut up, you're going to pick it up as a diagonal, as if you're taking your knee towards your hip. So you're going to come across and across. Your body, this part of your torso does not turn. So it's very short. You're not trying to turn big. We're trying to stretch your gluteus medius and your gluteus minimus, those heads in there. Now, we're going to keep the same movement going across, we're going to add our arms by just holding them like this. You're just going to do a very small torso rotation. You're not going to go very far. You're not trying to touch. You're just trying to get these two planes, your elbow and your thigh, cross planes. So you're going to feel your obliques hurting because they're one to turn, but your spine is like in that center area. What I can do, Audrey, and that's okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Pick the knees up. This time you're going to lift the knee up, and you'll go ahead and crunch that diagonal crunch into it. Okay? We're not just going to stand here and wait. Here we go. Now, we're not on time with it. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. This is about lifting knee, doing that little crunch, getting that shoulder and that elbow over. You still got the upper body rotation and that hip lift and tuck. It's wider instead of across and tighter. Good. Abs, abs, abs. Nice. Hands are open. You can rotate. So do that little extra thing where you're rotating your hands. This gives you that extra movement. And done. Grab a drink if you need to. Whew. Now, we're going to do freestanding bird dog. Means you have to be working on your balance. Remember, losing your balance is not the same as falling. You can recover your balance, that's what we're working on. So stand on your right foot, take your left foot back, okay? And your right arm up. So we're just gonna stand up to do this, and you're gonna bring that knee up, straight, don't cross those planes, and come back. Straight, and back. 2, and then push that heel down. 3, heel push. 4, heel push. 5, heel push. 6, heel push. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and hold this position for a moment. And let's switch directions. So now your left is front, your right foot is back, your left arm is up. Here we go. Remember, don't cross planes. Bring that left arm straight down, that right knee straight up. Here we go. 1, and heel push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then put that heel down. 9, 10, and go ahead and push this and hold it. So we're going to do one more, and then we're going to switch sides. We're going to do this one, step switch. This one, step switch. So you have to think, there's a pattern here. What is that pattern? Kind of style to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, that's okay. Just don't fall down. We're good. All right. All right. Let's work on our abs. Wide stance. I want you to sit back in your hips just a little bit, but I want you to keep your hips square and face forward, so you're not sitting tilted into it. Like you're going to sit and keep your body upright. What I want you to do is tighten your abs in, so you're going to almost curl your pelvis and your ribs toward each other. Very small, as if somebody's just punched you. Okay, so loosen your shoulders. You're going to go 1, 2. It's all just this. Your back all the way around. 3, 4, 5. And as you get used to moving those muscles, 6. You'll see less outer movement. 7, 8, and you'll just feel everything. 9, 10, okay, loosen up. From your back around through here, and then from here up, you're going to just kind of draw that in, but you don't want to make that big, exaggerated movement. You want to do this small movement. Let's do it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm exhaling as I do say my number, as I'm clenching. So I'm never holding my breath. So if you're holding your breath when you do that, you want to make sure you're exhaling through it or inhaling if that's what you're doing on the pattern. Put our feet up to make it a little harder. So you can't really do into it. So you're going to have to go 1, like you're just going to clench down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to finish and hold it, but you got to breathe through this. Ready? 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in and down. Breathing in on that hard because it's such a short piece of breath it's working on. All right, let's stretch. You know what? If your chair is handy, go ahead and grab it because we're going to do some band work. And by bands, I mean ones that are already attached to you, not the ones that you have to go get. Okay? So sit down on the front edge of your chair, of course. All right, go ahead and cross that left leg over the right leg. Bring that left ankle up as high as you can. And I'm going to presume that everybody can do this. If you can't, you need to wave at me so I can give you the thing for it. Once you're sitting down, I want you to put your hand on your knee. And you're simply gently going to push down on it. So we're stretching some of those pieces that are inside your glute area to try to get that to loosen up. It's not going to go very far. You're going to feel this right in here. But that works on part of your iliotibial band because it goes through some of those things and you need to be able to stretch that. And just release the push on it. Make sure you get nice and straight. And just lean. You're not going to be able to lean very far without it going, oh, you tightened up on me. That's fine. Just stretching that. And then sit back to normal. Scoop and gather that knee up. Bring it in like it's your long friend. And feel that stretch through the rest of those big muscles in there. So we've done inner and outer part of those muscles to stretch them. And then very carefully go ahead and set this leg down. Bring the right one up. Sit up nice and tall for me, and we're just going to gently press right here. And make sure your foot is relaxed, and then relax your leg. Whenever I start pressing on this, my leg tenses up, and I have to physically go to relax my leg. All right. Relax that hold. Sit up nice and straight, and just lean forward from the hips, keeping your spine into the line at stop. When your body says, hey, I'm not going any further, it shouldn't be very far. And let's come out of that. And then scoop under here, bring it in. Nice and tight. Hold there. Relax your toes, relax your leg. Shoulders doing all the work here. And take that down. Just stay right there in the chair. We're going to do another set of stretching with the arms. Since we're not doing line dancing, we're not doing that last song. All right. So what I want you to do is just let your arms go nice and long with the palms facing back. What we're going to do is we're going to lean forward at the hips. So go ahead and start that lean. Keep keeping your belly button tucked towards your thighs, your shoulders up and open. You're simply going to take your arms nice and long, fingers stretched and long as they can be. You're going to pick up the shoulders, pick up the arms and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to take it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your arms are nice and long, your shoulders are relaxed. Turn your palms into the stop sign position. That means they're flexed. Your shoulders are relaxed. So now you're relaxed. Make sure your toes are loosened up. And I want you to push your shoulders down. So your hands are palms, your palm stop sign, your elbows are relatively locked. Push your shoulders down and let them come back up. 2, so you're flexing it down. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let your hands go to the relaxed position and roll at the wrist. Go the other way. Roll at the elbows. Go the other way. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to do one more set of stretches. It's going to be going both ways. Get your chair out of the way. All right. When you stand up nice and tall, I want you to turn your chin all the way to the left. Then I want you to turn your hips all the way to the left. And then I want you to rotate your torso as far as it will go. And you should be able to look directly behind yourself now. Okay? So you're going to bring your arms back, your hips back, and then your neck back. So what we did is we started at one position and we took our head to 180 degrees. You can't do it without doing it in increments. So we're going to do, we're going to start this time. I'm just going to stop that. And if it would just stop. So stand up nice and tall. Take your chin 45 degrees to 90 degrees to the shoulder. You're going to rotate your hips 45 degrees, and then your shoulders 45 degrees. And you should be looking 180 degrees behind you. Bring your shoulders back, your hips back, and your head back. And then turn forward. We are done. And I didn't realize that I went into the back part of my cave until just now. All right. Let me go ahead and end the video. And then if we have any questions, we will discuss then. I'll catch you later.